Listen, y'all, sometimes you just have to speak. Know your voice, speak up, and speak out. You know, in this dream God gave me years ago, and in the dream, He had said that many voices in the earth has not been heard, and your voice is one of them. You know, a lot of time God called us to speak up and speak out, and a lot of time we don't do it because we're afraid of what the people are going to say if we speak up and speak out. And I can go down the line with my kids. With my oldest one, he don't say too much. He rarely speak, but when he do speak, it is so much power behind his word that he speak. And what if he never speak up because he's timid and he's shy? Don't you know that a lot of people will not receive the very thing that they need to receive because he decide that because he's on the shy side that he don't want to share what God say to share with people? What kind of place would that put us in? But what I do know that everyone speak out and they speak differently. He's shy. The second one, he's a replica of me. That's my twin. We are bold to say what we gotta say. We not ashamed to say what we gotta say, and we're gonna speak our truth. And a lot of times people don't like to hear truth. But the Bible says truth will set you free. But a lot of time when he stand up or I stand up and speak my truth, it causes people to come up against us. But what we have to know is we can't let us put us in a place, put us in a funk that we fall back and we don't do what God called us to do. No. Be bold and speak up and speak out. My third son, he's very laid back and he's not gonna say too much. You know, one time a teacher had them wrote on the board about him and said, Lenaris Mitzi is lazy. But guess what? Lenaris Mitzi done finished high school. Lenaris Mitzi done went on to college. And now Lenaris Mitzi is getting ready to graduate. What if he let the word that she said cause him to fall back, feel bad about who he is, and never do what God called him to do? You have a voice in this earth, and it is time to speak up and speak out. At such a time as this, God is calling his people to speak up and speak out. My baby girl, my daughter, my grandbaby who I raised, totally different. They're going to stand toe to toe. They're going to tell you how they feel. They're going to speak what's on their mind. They're going to speak what's in their heart. And they're going to let you know exactly where they're coming from. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. But we have to know that anytime we're speaking up and we're speaking out, we have to know when to hold it, when to fold it. We have to know when we should let humility be in every word that we say and we speak. We have to know that we must stay humble, but we still can speak our truth. And I gave you that example on each one of my children because we all are important in this earth. Their voice make a difference just as well as your voice make a difference. And look at this sign. When I began to look up where did this prayer come from, it was from a man who dealt with alcohol. He was an alcoholic. And he prayed this prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. He spoke up. He let his word and his prayer be known unto God. And now, this prayer is in books all around the world. It's in the stores. It's on sign, as we can see. And think about our forefather and the things that they have done and how they have stood in the pain and how they spoke up and spoke out for us to be where we are today. Think about our mothers and fathers, aunts and uncles, our leaders in schools, our teacher, our educator, our pastors, our friends, our loved ones, our children. Everybody have a voice. But we cannot get intimidated on how people view us and look at us and not speak up. We have to get to a place and we have to say, I am going to do just what God is leading me to do. what he's laying on my heart, where he's leading me to, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to follow, and I'm going to speak up and speak out. Your voice make a difference in this earth. So speak up and speak out. Love you.